one here? I'm 48. Anybody here older than me? Yeah! Oh, yay! How are you? It's nice to see you. And by the way, I just want to let you know that I have a very supportive therapist. She's been helping me think of ways to kill my mother. Mentally, though. She actually has been helping me think of creative ways to use Botox for feminine purposes. She's been going online doing all this research for me. I just love her. And then she's been helping me do research about, just creative ways to have sex with middle-aged men. So if you want her number, I can get it for you. But I am a professor and I train teachers. So yay, math teachers in the house. I train math and science teachers. Whoa, they're the only ones getting jobs right now. But I also help teenage kids go to college. And so it's graduation time. So anybody here going to any graduations? I'm going to a whole bunch. But this is the week where I get calls from the kids who are not going to graduate because they have made a mistake. So I had Stephen call me up and he said, Rebecca, you got me into UCLA. I said, yes, I know. And he said, well, I'm not sure I'm going to make it because I'm failing 2 of my classes. And I said, you're just like every man I know. I can get you excited, I can get you in, but you just can't finish. Come on! But, I just told him, Solange, just a man up. And he did. Then I had a guy, his name is Mark, he called me, and I got him into USC and UCLA. And he says, well, I want to get a scholarship. I said, you live in a mansion in Bel Air, you drive a nicer car than me, just take off one of your gold necklaces and sell it. Or just give it to me, because I'm actually collecting them from my Russian clients. And then I have Rami. He got kicked out of high school 2 weeks before graduation. So I asked his mother, what did he do? And she said, well, he was chewing gum. I said, what? No way. And so I said, what did he really do? She said, well, he touched a girl. I said, no, okay, what do you mean? Well, he's been on ADHD medication. Does anybody know what medicine for ADHD does to teenage boys? What does it do to boys? No, it does, it's the opposite. It takes away all drives. It makes them focus in school, but they don't get a lot of pleasure in life. And so this boy decided to go off his meds 2 months ago, and he grew 5 inches. He literally grew horizontally and vertically. He grew from 5'2" to 5'7", and he grew other ways and touched a girl. Literally touched a girl. So when I told his mother that there was absolutely no way that the school would remotely ever take him back for what he did, I talked to him and I said, you lucky dog, you got it back. Just go to community college and have a lot of fun. And so, needless to say, they haven't called me back to help them. I get along really well with teenage boys. But this is the time of year that I go on diets also. But I try to go on healthy diets. Liquid diet right now. It's a tequila diet. And my tequila diet does a lot of good for me because it has reverse reactions on me. It makes me actually very expressive but quiet, which is hard for a lot of my friends to imagine because I'm usually very talkative. But it makes me very expressive with, my body, my hands, my mouth, and I have a lot of guys who call me. And then the thing is, I don't really care tequila what college you went to, whether you went to college. I mean, whether you think you're smarter than me, because, well, inside I'm saying you're not, but I don't say it out loud. And then when I go off tequila, people get mad at me because guys can't molest me in public. I don't flash the camera and have to have pictures taken off Facebook. It's just absolutely ridiculous because then I actually tell people what I'm thinking, and I say, yes, I am smarter than you. I went to Harvard. And last night, I've been dating somebody now for 6 months, and he said to me last night, you went to Harvard? And I said, you didn't know that? You've been dating me for 6 months. I must have really been drunk for 6 months. So, but, right now, I have had to go back on my tequila diet because I've gained a little bit of weight. Because when I go over all those kids' houses, they feed me. And so now I have a lot of phone calls of guys that now know that I'm back on the tequila. And I consider it kind of a lose-lose, win-win situation. I mean, I kind of lose weight, I lose my inhibitions, I lose my clothes, and I win. I mean, I win a lot of, weight loss contests, and I win a lot of guys. So just to let you know, I do like certain kinds of tequila. You know, silver, non-smoky. I mean, and you know, we can't get it here, but you know, any other time. And the last time I was on tequila, I met my boyfriend of 2 years. It was great. We had a great relationship. And then when we went off it, he said, Rebecca, you know, I just wanted to always let you know that you treat your dog better than you treat me. And I said, well, that's absolutely true if I think about it. My dog is, you know, in better shape, has better hair, better breath. And I thought about it because, you know, in the past year I've taken my dog to the dermatologist, the ophthalmologist. He has a personal trainer 3 to 5 times a week, a dog walker. I mean, he regularly gets massages and mani-pedis. He gets groomed, and he goes on vacations with me. And so I told Barry, I said, you know what, I am willing to make a deal with you because really, I spend more in 1 week on my dog than I've ever spent on you in 2 years. So here's the deal. If you're willing just to come over and poop outside, if you're willing to lick your own balls, if you're willing to have surgery without anesthesia, if you're willing to fly in storage, and if no matter what, and no matter what I say, on or off tequila, if you always are happy to see me, and you are always willing to wag your tail, we have a deal. And needless to say, what I did is I adopted a second dog. And we've been together now very happily for 2.5 months. And so, if any, the last thing I want to talk about a little bit is being in this very special place, just having had spinach for dinner, is that I am a real new believer in green energy. Isn't it great to be in favor of green energy? I had the lowest heating bill this year of my entire life. Night sweats. Welcome to the joys of being middle-aged. I mean, I haven't had to buy makeup, rouge, or anything red for a year. I haven't had to buy lingerie. It's awesome. And then men love it. I woke up with the guy I've been dating recently, and he said, Rebecca, you're just so hot. And I said, I know, it's night sweats. And he said, oh, baby, no, don't put your night sweats on now. Put your day sweats on tomorrow. And so really just in the basis of communication, I am going green all the way, and it's helping me in every possible way. Have a great night. Thank you.